You know, if this discussion is prompted or was prompted by the recent defections by certain governors into the All Progressives Congress, you know, this is not the first time this is happening in our country. The governors who have come into the APC have come into the APC because they choose, underscore that word, they choose to come into the APC. Because, you know, neither my dear brother who is here with me nor anyone else outside has managed to offer any credible, sensible explanation or justification for the suggestion that the APC or Mr. President is doing anything extraordinary or untoward to persuade or twist these governors to join in. You know, Dr. Bati, I've always asked this question: how do you untwist a governor like the governor of Delta State, that is one of the richest states, subnationals in this country? What do you do? What do you offer him as an incentive to join?
The people are the residue of power in a democracy. In 24 hours, if they make up their mind on something and they insist on it, that's the end of the whole thing. What is keeping Tinubu in office now? Because for me, he's already out. What is keeping him in office, what is making people to defect to APC, is because of their belief that we are not a nation of law and justice, but a nation ruled by an individual. They believe that if Tinubu sanctions you, no matter what the people think, you are already in there. Let's take the case of Delta State. You understand that Ned Nwoko said that his governor is not a performing governor, and that his governor has not seen the light and has been antithetical to the development of his people. And this was the reason he entered APC. Remember that Omo Agege, for instance, has been nourishing the ambition to be the governor of Delta State. And he also is in APC, welcoming people in. Remember that Festus Keyamo has not been a fan to Omo Agege. And you know what? Oborowere himself, fearing that these people will now use that federal might against him, said the best strategy now, because he has not given us any economic, political, or social indices that APC is performing that made him to join APC. He said he is joining APC too. Why? Self-preservation, which is the law of nature in a state of nature. And now, what do you think will happen in Delta State? You want to tell Omo Agege to throw away his gubernatorial ambition? You may have something else coming. It is easier to steal the mace in the National Assembly than for Omo Agege to give up his gubernatorial ambition. And are you telling Senator Ned Nwoko to now go and fall for Oborowere that he has declared persona non grata in Delta State? So APC is already imploding and will continue to implode until they are blown to smithereens. I've made it clear that everybody joining APC now will regret it. Because how do you think a nation of 200 million persons will tolerate to continue to be in ad infinitum poverty, ad infinitum hunger, and hardship? Power resides with the people. When the people will speak, all these walls will crash.